Hey everyone, welcome back to AJ Science and Tech. Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered about the clouds? We all know clouds hold water, but how much? And what do their colors tell us about the weather, rain, or even hail? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of clouds, discussing different colors, patterns, and exploring some scientific theories about their formation and behavior. Let's get started. First, let's talk about how much water is actually in a cloud. You might be surprised to learn that the average cumulus cloud can hold up to 500 tons of water. That's right, 500 tons. This massive amount of water is held within the tiny water droplets or ice crystals that make up the cloud, floating effortlessly above us. Despite this, clouds don't always release this water as rain. Their ability to hold onto water and, when they release it, depends on various factors, including temperature, wind, and pressure. Now, let's move on to something really interesting: the colors of clouds. Did you know that a cloud's color can actually give us clues about what's going on inside it? White clouds. When you see bright, white clouds, it typically means that the cloud is reflecting most of the sunlight, and it's mostly made up of small water droplets. These clouds are often fair weather clouds and don't usually indicate rain. They include clouds like cumulus clouds. Gray or dark gray clouds. When clouds appear gray or dark, it's a sign that they are getting thicker and denser. These clouds, like stratus or nimbostratus, have a lot more water in them, which absorbs and scatters sunlight, making them appear darker. This often signals that rain or storms are on the way. Black clouds. These are typically storm clouds that are heavy with water. They're thick enough that sunlight can barely penetrate, resulting in that deep, ominous black color. Cumulonimbus clouds, which are responsible for thunderstorms and hailstorms, often appear very dark or black. Have you ever wondered which clouds are responsible for hail? Hail forms in cumulonimbus clouds, which are the towering, anvil-shaped clouds you often see during thunderstorms. These clouds have strong updrafts that can carry raindrops up into extremely cold parts of the atmosphere, where they freeze. As these frozen droplets get tossed around by the updrafts, they collide with more water droplets, freeze again, and grow larger. Once they become too heavy for the updrafts to hold, they fall to the ground as hail. Clouds with hail often appear dark gray or black, indicating intense storm activity inside. You might also notice that these clouds develop rapidly and seem to swell upwards. You might have noticed certain color patterns in clouds just before it rains or during storms. Typically, you'll see darkening gray clouds. These signal that rain is imminent. As clouds gather more water and grow thicker, they turn darker, meaning the sun is no longer able to shine through. Greenish clouds. This rare color pattern can indicate severe thunderstorms and sometimes hail. The green tint is thought to be caused by the scattering of light through massive amounts of water inside the cloud, along with interactions with sunlight at sunset or sunrise. Yellowish clouds. Occasionally, clouds might have a yellow hue, often observed during dust storms or when the air is heavily polluted. Now, let's touch on some scientific theories about cloud formation and behavior. Adiabatic cooling theory. This theory explains that clouds form as warm, moist air rises and cools adiabatically, meaning without exchanging heat with its surroundings. As the air rises and expands, it cools, and the water vapor condenses into tiny droplets, forming a cloud. This process is responsible for creating most of the clouds we see. Pergeron-Findeisen theory. This theory focuses on the formation of precipitation in cold clouds, especially the role of ice crystals in the production of rain or snow. It explains that ice crystals grow at the expense of supercooled water droplets in clouds. These ice crystals eventually become heavy enough to fall as snow or melt into rain before hitting the ground. Cloud seeding theory. Cloud seeding is a theory and a technique where substances like silver iodide or salt are introduced into clouds to encourage rainfall. This theory is based on the idea that by adding these particles to the cloud, you can trigger condensation and help the cloud release rain. While controversial, cloud seeding is sometimes used to combat drought. Electrification theory. This theory deals with the formation of lightning within cumulonimbus clouds. As the cloud grows, ice particles collide, causing a separation of electrical charges. The cloud builds up positive and negative charges, And when these charges are large enough, a lightning bolt is triggered to balance the difference. Clouds are much more than just fluffy shapes in the sky. They're complex, ever-changing systems that play a key role in our weather and climate. From holding tons of water to creating hailstorms and forming through fascinating physical processes, clouds have a lot to teach us about the world above. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the science of everyday life right here on AJ Science and Tech. Thanks for watching, stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video.